we do have severe weather possible again as we go into this afternoon and extending into the evening hours as well. If we take a look at our thunderstorm risk on this alert day, most of the area now sitting in a slight risk, which is a level 2 out of 5. Some areas just barely north of I-94 and a marginal, which is a 1 out of 5. But really, moral of the story is anybody near or south of I-94 for the most part has a chance to see some severe weather as we head into this afternoon and into the evening. The risks are looking almost identical to what we had yesterday. We have a very similar environment still overhead. Because of that, we're still tracking the low to moderate chance to maybe see some additional weak and short-lived tornadoes, high wind gusts within some of those thunderstorm chances, and then again, flooding is really going to be our highest risk that we have going on today after multiple days in a row of heavy rain, especially for folks near and south of I-90. It's going to be very hard for the ground to absorb any more rain, and we have plenty more on the way as we head into the afternoon. Taking a look at our sky tracker, we can start to see that cluster of thunderstorms starting to make its way off to our west. That'll continue to move on, but before then we have a warm front that's slowly creeping into the area. That warm front's going to continue to begin to pop up some isolated thunderstorms just south of I-90 to start, but they'll continue to move northward. These cells are where we're going to want to be tracking for any tornado potential. They're going to have the best chance at forming any tornadoes. Again, they're really looking like they're going to be weak and short-lived, very similar to what we saw yesterday where it was more funnel reports than actual tornadoes touching down, but still a concern nonetheless to be monitoring. After that warm front moves up, then our main concern is going to be that main line moving through as we get into the later evening hours, sometime around 5-6 p.m. Heavy winds in front of this thing and also behind it, those heavy rainfall totals. We could be seeing over an inch rate per hour, which is really when you start to see those heavier rainfall totals coming in. And of course, it's going to be falling across the entire area, but areas south of I-90, that's where we've seen the most rain so far this week. So that's where we're going to be monitoring for that flood risk. As we go later into the evening hours, this thing will be moving pretty quickly out of the area and will already be dry, even though we're going to be under mostly cloudy skies as we head into the night tonight. And it's looking like we'll have finally a dry day as we finish the week out tomorrow on Friday. Here's a look at those rain totals for today. Again, basically everybody has a chance to see some significant rainfall, especially if you find yourself under a thunderstorm. That's where we can start to see these 2 to 3 inch possibilities popping up. Otherwise, still looking at seeing at least half an inch, if not 3/4 of an inch for the minimum as we go throughout the day. With all of this in mind, we still are tracking the potential for some river flooding, the highest of which in the Black River, Yellow River, and going into the Kickapoo River as well. We're seeing both, or all 3 of those rivers, reaching minimum the minor flood stage as we head into this weekend and into the start of next week. La Crosse and Eau Claire, the Mississippi River and Chippewa River, both showing signs of reaching the action stage as well. So some concerns going into those river valleys as we go later into the weekend additionally. Overnight lows tonight staying fairly mild in the mid-60s. Tomorrow's highs much more comfortable, staying in the mid-70s across most of the area. And the good news, it's looking like we're going to be staying dry as well. As we go into Saturday, some night storms possible, but the main story Saturday really going to be the warmth. We're getting back to near 90 degrees for portions of the area Sunday. Some more thunderstorms passing in and another warm day for some of us. It will be a little bit cooler to our north, but next week looking near average every day and dry for multiple days in a row. That is a sight for sore eyes. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to it.
We are for sure. Yeah, nice to see the sun. It's going to be great.
We get it a little bit today, but again, more chances coming in later today.
Okay, we're at a point where we'll take what we can get, I think. We're happy to see it. Thanks, Nicole.